Good morning, people, on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Okay, I'm going to jump right in this video today, and I'm going to start this video off by saying that I have nothing against people with disabilities, nor do I have anything against animals. But as a Lyft driver, the decisions that I make while I'm driving on the Lyft platform, they're just business. They're nothing personal. Now, this video is geared towards service animal community and emotional support animals community. All of you all that have animals that need rides along with you all, this video is for you. Now, the problem with the service animal community is they want more sympathy than they really deserve. They feel a sense of entitlement because they need a guide dog, or they have an emotional support animal, or they have a service animal along with them. So the moment that they misinterpret something, the moment that they feel as if someone's rejecting them, the first thing they say is, you're discriminating against us. And there's laws to protect us, such as the ADA law. You know, they use that big word discrimination to play the victim even more. You know, let me explain something to you. Lyft drivers and Uber drivers that choose not to drive passengers with service animals or emotional support animals are not mistreating you all, or nor are they discriminating against you all. Drivers that drive on the Lyft and Uber platform, they own those vehicles, or they're paying for the vehicles to drive on the Lyft and Uber platform. If those drivers make a business decision not to pick up a passenger with their service animal, it's just business, it's nothing personal. Anything that you do as a driver on the Lyft or the Uber platform, the decisions that you make, they have to be business decisions, nothing personal. The drivers have so much against them. And not one time in any of these videos that I've left about service animals and the impact that a service animal trip can have on a driver that's just trying to make some money out here. Not one time have anybody from the service animal community or anyone with an emotional support animal have came out and said, I can understand where you're coming from as a Lyft driver. But the service animal community tends to put this on the characters of the drivers. They look at you're an awful person. You're this, you're that. You are the worst person in the world because you're discriminating against us. It's a business decision. This has nothing to do with the individual's character or the man or woman that they are. As a driver on the Lyft platform, this is business. As a driver on the Lyft platform, this is business. I have invited many of you all from the blind community, the service animal community, the emotional support community, to join my live on Friday at 7:30 or Saturday at 7:30. So you all can talk, we all can talk this out. And y'all can better understand the drivers' reasonings behind not wanting to drive individual passengers with service animals or emotional support animals. But you all will leave messages, comments, long comments, but will tuck your tail and run. You won't join the live. You won't put yourself on Front Street. You just want to leave a comment out of anger because you're thinking that I'm attacking the community, the service animal community, or the blind community, or the disabled community that require emotional support animals and service animals. So y'all looking at me as I'm the worst person in the world because y'all don't know me. Okay? I'm going to say something, and I mean this. As a Lyft driver, the decisions that I make while driving on the Lyft platform are business decisions. They're nothing personal. So as a Lyft driver, passengers with service animals and emotional support animals can go straight to hell. The ADA can go to hell right along with you all. Because as a Lyft driver, it makes no business sense to pick a person up with a service animal. Because it's going to set you back 25 to 30 minutes out of your driving day. The trip that you're going to take with the passenger, with the service animal, isn't going to pay you no more than maybe between $5 to $10. Even if the passenger tips you, it's still not worth it. We all know that at least 75% of the time you're not going to get tipped, because the majority of the people that ride with service animals and guide dogs, their trips are being paid for by insurance of some type. Now, those that do pay for their trips or whatever, at least 75% of the time, they're not going to tip you. New and future Lyft drivers, I'm giving you all the information that you're going to need here on my channel at Rideshare RealTalk, so that you all can navigate through all of the issues that you're going to endure as you enter the Lyft platform as a driver. The information that I'm giving you is 100% genuine and 100% authentic. I'm an individual that drives 10 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I've seen it all. My stats on the Lyft platform is impeccable. My ratings and reviews are impeccable. I have so many rides under my belt in almost 2 years. That is amazing. So I put the work in. I've seen it all. The same thing that a driver is going to experience in California, that person is going to experience the same thing in New Jersey. Customers are customers. When you're dealing with the public is a son of a bitch. You're going to deal with the same issues in all states. Cities and states, any city and state that you're driving in, you're going to deal with it. service animals and emotional support animals all over the world, wherever Lyft is able to operate at. And you're going to have the same issue as all the other drivers have with service animals. They're going to leave all types of hair in your car. They're going to lick the seats. The passenger that has the service animal or some emotional support animal, they're going to have hair all over their clothes. The animal is going to be stinking. They might even smell like the animal. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they're going to say my service animal is clean, and anyone with service animals supposed to keep their animals clean, and service animals are different from emotional support animals. Animals are animals. So what a service animal has been trained. So what an emotional support animal has been trained. When it comes down to a Lyft driver having to transport a service animal, it's a problem. At least 80% of the time, the passengers are not going to have the animals in a carrying case. The ones that do have the animals in a carrying case don't leave nothing behind. But the animals that's not in a carrying case, great big old huskies, shepherds, all kind of big dogs. Even the small ones shed. You understand what I'm saying? As a Lyft driver, to pick up a passenger with a service animal does not make sense business-wise. Now, I've been getting a lot of flack from the service animal community. And I don't give a damn. Because I'm speaking from someone that has cleaned multiple strands of dog hairs, saliva, and all types of stuff out of the back seat because I've picked up service animals for a long time. It does not benefit the drivers. If you all get mad with this video, the hell with you. I stand on what I say. I don't give a damn about y'all reporting me to Lyft because my stats and my customer service and reviews are impeccable. So report on with your punk asses. Now, I don't care nothing about you playing the victim. I don't care nothing about you feeling a sense of entitlement. What about the drivers? What about how the drivers feel? What you all need to do is reach out to Lyft and Uber as a community, whether you're the blind community, service animal community, emotional support community. Reach out to Lyft and Uber and suggest that they add an icon on the trip that shows a service animal is attached to this trip before the driver accepts it. So that would give the driver the opportunity to reject that trip. Both of the platforms, Lyft and Uber, tell the drivers that they can reject any trip that they don't want. So why force the drivers to pick up passengers with service animals and emotional support animals if you're saying that the drivers can reject any trip that they don't want? This means that the algorithms at these Lyft and Uber is forcing the drivers to pick up service animals. This all goes back to the customer having all of the say-so and the drivers having no say-so. If the drivers own those cars and the drivers are paying for those cars. So the drivers can choose to continue to drive past a passenger standing there with a service animal because it's their car or the car that they're paying for. As I stated in the beginning of the video, I don't have nothing against people with disabilities. I don't have nothing against animals. But as a Lyft driver, service animals can go to hell. And if you don't like what I'm saying, there's always my live on Friday or Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on and join me and some of the other drivers. As of now, it only been one person from the blind community that has stood up with the drivers toe to toe. And his name is J Man. And I commend you because you didn't tuck your tail and run. You left comments and you said, sure, I'll take you up on that. And you came to the live. The rest of you chumps, you leave your comments on the videos and you tuck your tails and you run. So don't you never leave a comment on my video unless you plan to join the live and try to understand it from the driver's perspective. This ain't just a one-way street. This is a two-way street. Hey, I would like to say to all of you all out there that I fully support the striking and protesting efforts of Lyft and Uber drivers and gig workers from city to city and state to state. I commend you all for you all's unselfish approach of fighting for change. Hey, even if you don't get any change, I commend you all for your unselfish approach. I would like to say to all of you that haven't subscribed to my channel to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest videos, as well as get notifications to my lives so you can join. I would like to say to everyone out there, the service animal community included, the blind community included, I love everyone, and I hope y'all love me back. And until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.